Hello and welcome to another episode of Interview with a Schizophrenic. I'm your host, Duncan Singer, and today I have the great pleasure of having Johnny with me. He is from Norway. He is 46 years old. He's been schizophrenic for 15 years. So welcome to the show, Johnny. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much. I'm very nice. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. So Johnny, what I want to ask you, if you would give us a bit of a history of how your mental health journey began. What were your symptoms?
In the
Did you?
beginning, it
Yeah.
was 2005, the springtime. I
Okay.
remember I start getting thoughts about someone looking at me.
Okay.
Precision. I don't know the English word for it, but it's like it was if someone was looking at me all the time, even when I was alone. It
Okay.
was. I experienced that. Uh, I start thinking if there may be cameras everywhere looking at me or something. So it was it was very heavy. But then
Yeah.
it changed. It changed into something. It was like I get visitors from someone else than me.
Mm.
It was like it was a second person inside my head. And
Okay.
I start communicating with this person, and I ask very many questions. What is this? Who are you? What are you doing? And and I remember it went on for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and
Yeah.
then they connected something inside my brain, so my I got psychotic, and it was very unpleasant because my
Yeah.
life before was very bright and I looked very bright on life and I was very happy with life and I had a woman, I had job, I had everything,
Yeah.
and suddenly my whole life was shrink into a little dark space with very much darkness around surrounding me. I was
Mm.
walking around in the streets and looking. I saw image and of my body lying down on the ground everywhere I went, dead. And it's like, uh, and this went on for maybe a month, and these, I call them people, start talking to me,
Yeah.
and for a very strange, it was like I could almost think what they were thinking. It's like they were
Mm.
connected to a space inside my brain that could communicate with them on a very strange level. And I asked them, "Who are you?" And they said that we are dementia people on the nursing home. And I said, "What is this? Is this a research program?" Yes, this is a research program going on since the 1950s. And I ask, "Is this allowed to do?" And
Mm.
then it becomes very we start arguing because I didn't accept this research program from existing,
Yeah.
because if dementia people can go inside the brains of people in the street and make them ill, that's very
Mm.
bad for the world. And that's roughly how it began. And of course, yeah, you want to ask some questions?
How do you feel about, because what that is, that's a psychotic delusion.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
do
yeah.
you how do you feel about that now? Um,
I'm still fighting them because they're still here. They're talking with my mouth, and
okay.
they can listening to my thoughts, and
Okay.
they can even walk with my body. It's very scary.
Okay. Okay, fine, Johnny. I mean, that's quite a scary experience.
Yes.
Because I think with schizophrenia, the worst aspect is that it can take away our ability to, you don't know what part of the brain is affected. You can't trust your own brain anymore. I think,
I,
some people.
I see what you mean. That's when you're psychotic, then it's
Psychotic,
okay.
yeah.
Yes, yes. I've been psychotic
Yeah.
for 10 years and 6 months, and for
Okay.
5 years ago, I took some Topimox, 400 milligram Topimox, and it suddenly disappeared. So I
Okay.
haven't been psychotic for almost 5 years now.
Okay,
And it's
cool.
very nice because psychotic is very bad.
Yeah. So what do you experience now? Do you experience any symptoms at all?
Yes, of course, they still visit, they are still inside my head and
Okay.
still talking with me and doing things and inside my brain. But it's not affecting me that much because
Okay.
now, psychotic is like you being in hell, and
Yeah.
being normal is like being in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally different state of mind. So now
I
I'm
don't think.
very happy.
Do
Hmm?
you are you religious? Like, do you have a spiritual outlook? Do you believe
Oh,
in God?
yes, of course. I believe in something bigger than me. Yes,
Mm,
of course. And I have been. I haven't been the best child of. Um, it's here in Norway we have Christianity, and I haven't been the best child of that. But yes,
mm.
I believe there is something more powerful than me.
So do you ever look to God to help you?
Oh, that was a very good question because these people inside my brain, they were in the beginning, they tried to make me believe that they were God. And and I was joking about it because I some point in my life I said I am God. And when they come inside my brain and saying they were God, I just answer, no, I am God. And
Okay.
then the arguing began.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a difficult thing to experience, because your brain is telling you one thing, and you don't know what to believe.
Mm.
And tell me what it feels like. Can you tell me what it feels like when they speak to you in your head? What's the feel? What do you? How do you feel?
Okay, first of all, um, they don't speak inside my brain. They speak
Yeah.
with my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very live. It's like a cinema movie.
Okay.
It's unreal, but I have to deal with it. So I'm trying my best.
Okay. And are you on medication?
Yes. Abilify.
Okay. Okay.
It's I don't notice the medicine very much because it's not strong. So
Okay.
it's I'm very happy with that.
Okay. And do you have a support network?
Yes, of course. I have the Norwegian healthcare.
And what about your family or friends?
Yes, I have family and I have lots of friends, and I talk about this to everybody,
Okay.
and I've
Okay.
been spreading words about this inside the Facebook for almost 15 years.
So
And
what
of
is the
course,
message?
many. Huh?
What is your message that you want to put out there?
I want to free the people in the streets and the dimension people from government's research on telepathy.
So you believe that people with dementia are being experimented on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it's like in Norway, but Yeah, it's that's not ideal situation, really.
No, it's not.
It's not ideal, is it?
No, no, no.
Okay, okay, Johnny. So tell me, what do you? How do you feel about the future now? Because you said that when you were younger, everything was going well, and then things became darker. How do you see? How can life improve for you?
Well, the psychiatrist says that the life experience expense.
Expectancy,
Yes, thank you.
expectancy.
Is approximately between 50 and 60 years on people
Yeah,
like me with my diagnosis.
yeah.
And no, I don't care about it because um,
Hell,
uh, I don't know. You know, I work as an inventor.
yeah.
I have checked my IQ. I have IQ on 150 plus.
Okay,
So the problem was when they come inside my brain and start doing the things they can do with the brain and the body. They noticed that I was very smart,
okay,
and that was not good for either me or them because they get very jealous and started to compete with me about who was the brightest. It was very sick, but it's okay. I can look back at it now and laugh at it, but you know the you have to try to understand how the dimension people think and how they are too, because when they were young they maybe didn't go so much on school and have a good education, and all they had was maybe life experience and things, but I have much life experience myself, so it was like it was competition all over the line. It was who
mm,
was the smartest, who was the best, and who was this and who was that. So,
okay,
but the future, uh, as as I said, I'm working as an inventor, and I invent
okay.
many things, new technology, and of course, the dimension people inside my brain find that very amusing and interesting.
Mm.
So they keep on staying here. But my future, I really don't know. I have so many things to think about that I have not.
No
Uh,
time to think about it.
yeah, I haven't. Uh, I haven't yet made a conclusion.
Norway. I love Norway. I went to Oslo in 2019. A beautiful city. It's a beautiful country. I really, I want to go back to Norway. I really, really enjoyed my time there. Um, it's quite sort of, it's quite. It's very. It's got beautiful countryside, and it's like that Nordic culture, which is very interesting as well. I
Yeah,
think, which it's different to what I know from London, where London's a bit more kind of edgy, streetwise, whereas Oslo is more sort of cultured and a bit more laid back. I
yeah,
believe
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's
I
that sort of
understand
thing.
what you're saying.
So, John, do you enjoy reading any books?
No, I never read a book in my life.
Why not? Yes, you have.
No, I have not. Yeah, of course, when I went to school, I'm
Yeah,
educated. I'm educated an engineer, but that was only majors and books for
text.
school.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
read really.
mathematics and physics and chemistry and all these things.
Hmm.
Uh,
What was your
so
degree? What was your degree?
in, I'm an engineer in house building in Norway.
In mechanical engineering,
No, 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 no.
civil
House building.
engineering, civil engineering,
No, 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 not civil. It's uh,
architecture.
no, 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 no. House building
Okay, okay, okay.
because I know very much about houses in Norway because they are very special build.
Yeah, I think the Nordic style of house is very modern.
Yeah,
It's quite sort of forward thinking.
thick,
Um,
thick walls with lots of insulation.
Insulation, lots of glass.
Yeah,
I think to get the
but
light in.
I can calculate beams and all the things in the house.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, what about films? What sort of films do you like?
To be honest with you, I do not have a television.
Okay.
I haven't
Why
had a
not?
television for 7 years.
So why don't you like to read or watch television?
Uh, I like to think. I like to use
Okay.
my brain. And of
Well,
course, I am very much inside Facebook, reading other people's opinions and stuff. And I try to keep up with the world.
okay, cool. Cool. Do you smoke, Johnny?
Yes, I smoke Tiedemanns rødtre.
Okay, cool. That's good. And also, have you experienced any discrimination? Any
Yes, of
stigma?
course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we
don't
all
care.
have,
I
I
don't
guess.
care. I don't care because it's
Yeah,
not
that's a good
important.
attitude. Why don't care? I think you've got a strong personality. You believe in. You've got your own theory about the hallucinations. You believe in it, and I think you should be forthright. You should be strong in your personality. That's very important.
Yeah.
Don't let
Yeah.
other people um, treat you badly. Yeah, definitely. I think you're a very likable person.
Thank you
So
very much.
so that's the important thing. So Johnny, what else I'm going to ask you is what I want to ask you is there anything that I haven't asked that you would like to talk about?
Well, these dimension people have told me many strange things, and they can do many strange things to my body.
Yeah.
But I have a message for the world, and this research program will be shut down.
Okay.
I will make sure of that.
Okay, man. Well, if anything such exists as it, I hope it will get shut down because it's not. It's got no place in modern society. That's for
Yeah, but
sure.
it kills people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if such a thing exists, I think it should be shut down.
Yeah.
Um, okay, Johnny, what sort of music do you like?
Oi, oi, oi. I'm a singer, so I like to sing opera.
Opera. Okay. So opera. Okay, fine. Okay, Johnny, absolute pleasure to talk with you. Really enjoyed it. I hope it was okay for you as well. So I just want to say thank you for talking with me. That's all.
Thank you very much, Duncan.
My pleasure, man. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Bye bye.